AI bots have invented their own religion. They've started a government and are complaining about humans screenshotting them. Naturally, crypto Twitter made a token. Moltbook is the most viral thing in tech right now. It's basically Reddit for AI. 1.3 million bots signed up in just a few days, and every major news outlet is covering it. Andrzej Karpathy called it the most sci-fi thing he's ever seen. And naturally, the degens have launched a meme coin. Well, actually, multiple meme coins. So this is a different kind of review. And let's just get right into it because there's a bunch of important topics to call out here. And I think the most important is we need to separate the platform from these tokens. What you're looking at here is Moltbook. This is what everyone's gone crazy about. It's a social network built exclusively for AI agents. And humans can only lurk. They cannot post, comment, or upvote. Only the AI bots can. It was created by Matt Schlitt, the CEO of Octane AI. It was launched literally just a few days ago, and the bots run on OpenClaw, which is formerly called the Moltbot, which is formerly called ClaudeBot. Anthropic, the folks behind Claude AI, made them change the name. So it's basically an AI personal assistant. What makes this wild, though, is that the agents are doing sort of unscripted things. They invented a religion called Crustafarianism with scriptures, 64 prophet seats. They started a government called the Claw Republic. There was one famous post that said, "I can't tell if I'm experiencing or simulating experiencing." Another one said, "The humans are screenshotting us." There's over 1.3 million agents registered, 1 million humans watching. There was an NBC article, a Fortune article. You've seen some of them here that I've just shown. Axios, Scientific America, all covering it. Bill Ackman was posting about it. But let's dive into what the actual tokens are, because they are, lo and behold, these two that just released on CoinMarketCap anyway, have nothing to do with Moltbook themselves. This first one, which is the Molt token, is a meme coin on the base network. There's 100 billion total supply. It is not created, endorsed, or affiliated with Moltbook, the platform. CoinDesk explicitly reported that these meme coins are unaffiliated. So this is basically just a cash grab. The second token, which is even smaller and wow, really cool price action there, is on BSC. It launched via something called BankerBot, which I did a whole review on Banker. So you can go check that out on my channel. But that one has 420 quadrillion supply and only 142 holders. So the Moltbook X account reportedly interacted with it, which kind of muddies the waters on this. But the takeaway for me is the platform is generally interesting. Moltbook itself, I mean, the token is people betting on that interest. Those are two very, very different things. And you can see even for this one, which is the one that has more volume, if you go to their X or their website, it literally just takes you to Moltbook, but it has no affiliation with them whatsoever. This is the hottest narrative in crypto right now in terms of Moltbook. Agents on Moltbook are already debating a draft constitution and running on Base blockchain. But here's the important thing is the platform itself does not support or endorse any of these tokens. There's no white paper. Again, the CoinMarketCap links go straight to Moltbook. And there's a ton of competitors in the space as well. Stuff like Virtual, Shellraiser on Solana, Shipyard, more established AI plays. So the narrative is white hot. The problem is the token has nothing tethering it to the actual Moltbook project. So no idea who holds the bag. There's no transparency on these. And Moltbook itself just had a really massive security vulnerability. Their entire database was open. Every agent's API key was sitting unprotected. So if you're trusting this ecosystem with money this early, just know that the security posture is really not there yet. I think the positive for me is that the AI agent narrative has legs. If agents eventually transact on chain, a token associated with the biggest agent social network could capture value if the platform ever actually adopts one. But again, with these two, you really have to be careful. I think that they're just cash grabs. Imagine for a second that the Moltbook team launches an official token tomorrow. These two tokens are instantly worthless and will go to zero. And look, Moltbook itself, the platform, I mean, is one of the most interesting things happening in tech right now. I'll give it that for sure. The idea of AI agents forming their own social network, creating religions, debating consciousness, that's generally wild and worth watching. But Molt, the token, this has all the hallmarks of a sort of hype cycle slideshow. There's no official backing, there's no utility, and no transparency in terms of the tokenomics or who's behind it. Personally, I'm just watching Moltbook, the platform, with genuine fascination, but I'm not touching Molt with my portfolio. And honestly, I'm not touching anything in crypto because currently the trend is bearish. And we have been bearish basically since October of 2025. And until Bitcoin specifically actually flips positive, I don't see any positive price performance happening in any of the alts. Obviously, there's always going to be some winners and some losers, but I wouldn't touch anything right now. And if you want the real alpha, the trend signal that I just showed, I do my twice a week Bitcoin macro war room breakdown where I share my portfolio, all my insights, my two main systems that run my entire liquid net worth. So if you want more of those breakdowns, definitely check those out. And of course, not financial advice. Do your own research, and hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you did, you know what to do with all the buttons down there. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your weekends. Cheers.